wide awake and I am wired. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition, LLC. We have a second company we're working on under our exotic screen paint collection. I got to finish working on the abstract art for the middleman back there. And we have a distributor company, which we're going to be working on under the Black Edge screen paint technology. But the Sugar Plum Berry, is it a real screen paint? Actually, yes, it is. Actually, it's very real. I have some changes, so we're not going to really bother with the. I want to keep this paint on a level where we do our usual, we do our certified screens, because the other screen paint is not worth the time. It really isn't, and it's a waste of my time. I don't feel like dealing with it. As I said before, I don't want no negative in my space. So those products come with a lot of negativity behind them, and we don't want to be bothered with them. As I said before, our products are tested, and like I said, Sugar Plum is going to be tested as all the other screen paints we develop, and it will be the do test that other screen paints can do and will not do. But we don't want that negativity in our circle. That's a lot of negative. To buy these products, we've been through it before. We've got the cancellations. We show you what we've been through before dealing with these individuals. It's a waste of our time. It really is. The paint is really going to have more credibility towards certify. If I go to any form site, they couldn't care less about these other products. They really don't. They're more concerned about the elite screens, the DMP Supernovas, the Black Diamonds. That's what they are interested in when you go to those form sites. They go in there and say, hey, I beat this screen paint. They really just don't care. Now, if you go in there with a certified screen, you get a lot of attention real quick, real fast. So, no point in wasting my time on that headache, those headaches. I'm going to deal with the certifieds only because we don't have headaches with them. Either they do it or they don't. That's what it comes down to, and that's the end of it right there. Very professional. So I'm not going to deal with the headaches. But yes, we are making this paint. It is very real. As a matter of fact, today I started picking out what kind of containers because I want them in special containers. The color of the containers are going to be interesting because I'm trying to get pink containers. That's what I want, kind of a plum color for this. And I absolutely love the showroom so much. I do. I spend more time on the showroom than any of my other pages because I just love it. It's so magical. It's beautiful. So this is right now some of the stuff I've been adding to the page. I've been sharing the page quite a bit. The showroom, we've been dropping it all over the place, and people are just really love the showroom and the paint. I think we should start developing more paints like this, where we can give people an idea of the product by building this whole entire showroom around it. So soon, probably around next week or the week after that, we will show you what the Sugar Plum Berry looks like. And it's interesting. It started off to be just a product made to go against other paints to show them at the end of the day we can call anything we want and still blow the products out of the water. And now it's turned into a product where people are actually asking, are we going to sell this? Because it wasn't meant to be sold. We're not going to sell it. We're just strictly designing it just to basically just blow someone's product out of the water, or a lot of products out of the water, and be done with it. But now we're going to turn it into an actual paint. So I just put some more time and effort into the page. New videos will be here. Oh, I cannot wait to set this up. Now, mind you, if you're accessing this page on your cell phone, it doesn't really load all that well. I mean, it does come up, but it doesn't load as well. It's best if you go to a tablet or desktop or something like that. You'll be able to see more of the screen. I like the different portals we have. One in the snow, the autumn. We have here for the summertime. We have one under the water and one in the sea. This gives you an idea on how you can paint your own destiny. I love this. Right here, this gives you the link. We can actually go to the shopping cart to place an order. Enter the Enchanted Cove. Oh, that's what I write. This is right, Cove, and let your journey begin. Which you can click right here. This will take you right to the shopping cart right here. Bam. Well, you can't buy it yet because it's not available. We don't have it available yet. And here, if you want, you can go to the showroom page right here, and you can click and go back to the showroom, which I freaking love the showroom. So I'm going to be doing some work tonight, and I can't sleep. I'm excited. And I got some orders we got to take care of tomorrow, which I'm glad. So everything is going well. God is blessing. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to change out the challenger because, like I said, we're not going to bother with the screen paints. It's not worth our time. I'm not dealing with the headache or the nonsense of it all. It's a waste of our time. But since we're not going to do that, we are going to, because we're going to put this dungeon in for screens that basically canceled out by, that's a waste of time. So let's change this out to something nice and different. Yeah, I like that right there. So we're going to go in and we're going to change this out to something completely different. Actually, I got a piece of art that can go in there quite nicely. Oh, I forgot, we're not editing mode. Now we're in editing mode. Let's go over to actually I can add some of the stars in here too. Stars came out pretty nice. I think I'm gonna do a starry background for this. Let's see. Let's do something interesting for that spot. Save files. Without the right there on the spot. Let's get them right on the spot. Oh, I forgot to raise my seat down, didn't I? That's better. So now my seat was so far down. Oh, that'd be nice. I know I'm putting this at. Definitely gonna use that one. Black heart, you know what that one. Let's see. Are we on my which ones? Here we go. If I can get Old English in a font for the book. Let's see if I can get Old English design for that. Alright, kind of figure out where I got this kind of, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a nice one right there. But I want to use that one. I want something with some nice stars to it. That's interesting, but not what I want. I forgot it here in site files. I should have it here in site files. Oh yeah, there it is. That's absolutely perfect. That'll work right there. That's perfect. I want one here too. That's perfect for this one. Yeah, I guess I'll take this one. This looks nice. This I'll be changing. I think I'm going to use the same thing on it. When I got it on that one again, Enchanted one. Are my microphones hooked up? They are hooked up. All right, cool. All right. Let's go with the Enchanted 3D Woods. This is what we need. And let's add a whatchamacallit behind the back of this too. I gotta get my keyboard on this side. Let me see. Not too close. Let's see. Oh, that would be real nice. That's a real nice one. I like that one. Okay, that's a bit too eerie. Oh, I like that one. Let's try something else. "3D Fairy Woods." Oh, we did that one already. Oh, did I hit the wrong button? No, we're good, we're good, we're good. Kind of typing around my stand here. Adding something different to this. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh, that one's pretty good. I like this one right here. I wonder what that would look like if we were to put it, Fairy Cottage. Oh, that looks frightening. Gee whiz. Let's see. Oh, we don't want dragons in it. I'm gonna go down that road. Let's try, let's see. I think there's something different I want to put up there. Enchanted Valleys. Well, this crap is real. I'll never visit it. Not that. Sometimes Enchanted areas can be kind of weird. Let me see. Fairy Valleys. So can't believe we're in 5G. This is freaking amazing. And like I said, we great blessing from the Lord due to the fact that I was supposed to get 4G, and the 4G for some reason just wouldn't adapt. But the Lord blessed us to get the 5. The 5 worked perfectly. We're not being charged for the 5. We're being charged for the 4, which is just pretty cool. I gotta put something there for the time being. Let me see what we got going on here. Alright, I'll take this for the time being. I'm gonna come back out and change it later on. I still got something here I'm not using. Oh, that's much better. Much better. Let me see. Now we have down here. There we go. We're working on that. This is the last thing it's working on. I have to finish this tomorrow. I'm going to write something in the book. This is going to be the story of the product. What's it all about? We'll give it a nice storyline to it. I got to get something in some kind of old English kind of design we'll put here, and we'll put a bookmarker across here, right across there. Probably put 2 burning candles on each side. That's what we'll do right there. So it's going on quite nicely. Now, I know that because we're not doing the other screen paints, we always get that, are you afraid? No, we're not. We've been there and done it too many times to count. I don't feel like dealing with the headache. That's what it's come down to. I don't feel like dealing with the headache. I don't feel like dealing with the canceled orders. I don't feel like dealing with the fake excuses why they can't ship it out. And I definitely don't feel like going through the whole hassle of basically when you try to get a product out of one of the individuals, you're always met with fake products being shipped to you. We need to deal with people at the end of the day that can back their products, and the certifieds can back their screens. That's why we deal with them. It's just become a complete headache, and the fact that we have to go through that headache and we have proof of going through that headache is all the more why to basically don't bother with these products, because it's a waste of our time. That is the tardiest grape I've ever tasted. Ugh. I do want to do a medieval library. Ooh, these are gonna grow great for what I want to do. See, something like that would be really nice. Oh, this is perfect. I'll tell you one thing. You gotta pray for California. California's going through some stuff. They are going through some stuff. You gotta pray for them. The storms they're having down there are unbelievable. And I mean unbelievable. I've been watching this on the news, and I mean these storms are absolutely insane. Like I said, God has control over all things, and He does. But gotta pray for California because, again, like I said, those storms that are blowing through there are unbelievable. I watched San Francisco literally turn into an ocean, almost turned into an ocean. A lot of rain that they took in, and then they got major storms that are still pushing through that area after the ground has already been insanely saturated. And you know, when you got the ground saturated like that, especially in an area like that, you're talking about mudslides, all kinds of crazy stuff that can go around, houses being toppled off. Yeah, they're going through a lot down there. I have some business associates in California, and it's unbelievable. San Francisco literally almost went underwater. And they got three or four more of these storms coming through back to back. Wow. It's interesting about California. If it's not burning, then it's earthquakes, and if it's not earthquakes, it's definitely drowning. It's insane. But I mean, they've never had a storm that big in their life, and they've gotten that's mind you, that is the smaller version of what got hit on that place. Even though it was huge, the one that was supposed to be the one that's hitting. I think today's Monday. It is. Yeah, the one that hit is actually much larger than that one. So I've been checking back with some friends that I got to live over there, see how they're doing. Well, these are medieval libraries. Wow. This one's really, really nice. I like that one. That looks absolutely amazing. Let's see if I can get every copy. This one, I can go back in and search that one down. That one did pull. This one I would like. I'll take that other one, but that one is really, 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 really nice. This one looks more. This one looks more. This looks more modernized. This is more. Looks more. I like it, but it looks more modernized. It's a little old-fashioned. So let's go over here, and let's pull up. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? We wanna. We gotta make this a little aged out. So no. I was in the right section anyway. No, I was right in the right area. The right area for it. We gotta pull up. This right here. We're definitely in the right area for it. There it is. I have to go in and put in a. Let me see. Open with. Wow, yes, nice. That's trees growing and everything. It looks pretty nice. All right, let me see. I guess more of a vintage look to it. That's nice. Add a little boost with color in it. Let's bring it down a little bit. Age it a little bit. Let me see. Throw a backdrop into it. Thin it up a little bit, not that close. Nope, nope, nope. That's better. There we go. Let's see. Right here. Okay, that looks pretty nice. That dark shadow look to it's pretty cool. Alright, let's save this file. Oh, be nice, let's save. Let's put in the initials of Sugar Plum Fairy. Now, for me, this is going to be fun for me because I'm going to be all over ABS forums with this. Oh, I plan to. But before we do this, we must make sure that the product is fully tested. That is extremely important because there's no way in the world I'm walking to any forum sites with this product not tested. We have to be to back it up. Talk is cheap. As I said before, you have to back it up. Testing is very important. This is the reason why from the test that we put any of our screen paints through, whether it be from our gaming products or anywhere from the complete cinema, they have to go under extreme testing. There's no way in the world I'm going to walk on a live camera, produce a 150-inch screen in a fully lit environment, and sit there and go, oh, well, it works sometimes, it doesn't work. No, no, no. That thing's going to have to pull with no problem. So that means it has to be tested because I have to have that confidence knowing that we've tested it, that it's going to work. That's why I got a 150-inch screen in the next room, because the product's tested. When you don't test your products, then you run into those mistakes. That's why when I go on these forum sites with something called a Sugar Plum Fairy, I better be able to back it up. Because the minute that thing hits on there, it is going to draw attention left and right. First things first, they're going to think it's a joke. That they are going to think it's a joke. And they're going to flood the room like crazy trying to figure out what the freak it is. Now, I have to be able to show that this screen paint has the ability to knock out a certified with no problem. And when you see a screen called Sugar Plum Fairy knocking out 9 and 10 and 12 and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 certified screens with no mercy, and then switching over to ultra short throw and knocking out the certified ultra short throw setups, yeah, then that's going to draw the attention for this product. You have to be to back it up. That's why those tests are important, because once we run out the tests on this product and people ask questions like, what's the lowest lumens? We got 1,000 lumens. We can do 1,000 lumens knockout certified. We can do ultra short throw knockout certified. We can do a high 5,000 lumens and knockout certified. It doesn't make a difference. Still going to produce. And then people will say, well, why the name Sugar Plum? Because after we beat the crap out of their screens, then it's going to be, well, why did you call it Sugar? Because we can. That's why. I can show my screen in a fully lit environment, which will beat any ambient light projection screen on the market, which that's the whole reason why we're knocking out the certifieds. So that way, when they said, hey, why would you call it that? Because I can. I can call it whatever I want, as long as I can back it up. That's why I explained to you. This is another reason why we're doing this, because it proves the point that you can't come on YouTube or any other place and talk about a product that you don't have the ability to back up. You have to back it up. And that's the whole purpose also too of the Sugar Plum Fairy. It's the fact that even though it has that crazy name, and if we make claims that it can do this, we have to back this up. Some people hoping to get this insane name to a product, and very few people will question it because it has a insane name attached to it. But the reason why we gave it this name, because we want you to question this product. We want you to doubt this product. We want you to take this product as a joke. So we can show you at the end of the day that this product has the capability to knock out multiple certified screens on every level you could possibly think of, maintain in fully lit environments without one calibrated projector, and still cost less than those high-end projection screens and projectors that are required in order for you to enjoy your viewing pleasure. Yeah, that's the whole purpose. That technology is designed to basically not only produce something nice for the customer, but also show a point to ruffle the feathers in the projector industry world. That's the sole purpose of the Extreme Sugar Plum Fairy. Let's see if I'm going to save it here. I will save it right there. So that's why I am going to have a ball when I go to the forum sites with this baby. This is why I plan to get as many sample sheets as I possibly can. Oh, I cannot wait till I enter. They got sections for elite screens. Oh, they've got form sites just for elite screens only. When we get done with that site, they're going to ban me. I got data right from the door. Oh, we're definitely getting banned. That is definitely going to happen. That is definitely going to happen. Can you imagine you in there with this $5,000 elite screen, Dark Star 9? It's a big old screen in there set up with an expensive high-end projector. And I come in there with a 720p projector, roughly about 150 bucks. And I take that sample sheet and I stick it against my screen, and my screen blows it right out of the water. What would you think then? Your whole entire setup got wiped by a screen that is called a Sugar Plum Fairy. Yep. That's the purpose of the technology. It's kind of a bit of a wake-up call for certified screens. Don't get too comfortable. Because you never know. After the Sugar Plum Fairy, you might get a screen called the Laughing Daffodil, and that will blow yourself clean out of the water too. And you're like, well, yeah. All right, let's get this library where we need to get it to. So I'm going to take this. Now, I hope this thing doesn't do a grid or just multi versions of it. But then if it does that, then we can do something pretty different for the background. Oh, wait a minute. That would be a good idea right there for the background. Oh, that would be a good idea for the background. All right, we're going to use that as an image. I got something pretty hot we're going to use for the background. Flying books. Flying books. Let's see. Let's change a little difference on this one. Raining books. I like this one much better. Yeah, as for the other screen paint products, we're not interested anymore. It's just no point. First of all, it's no point because what's the point of basically someone's basically working hard on their product for the longest time for us to go in and do that? That'd be disrespectful. So, not doing that. And as for the other two, you know what I'm talking about, there's no point in doing that. That is a complete waste of time. We've been through this before. I'm not going through this nonsense again. So I'm not doing that. It's a waste of our time. As for the certifies, well, like I said, that is the ones that are pretty much going to get us recognized the most for this product. Because, like, again, no one's going to be thinking about the other ones. Let's see. Not that I'm not saying the other screen paints, not those, but the other screen paints I've seen are not good. I actually tested one of them, one called Pro HD Screens. It was actually pretty good. Very, very good. Let's see. Vintage library bookcase. I saw Warhammer. Not that or the Warhammer. The Warhammer 40,000. It's two. It's going to be a part 2 to that. And yes, it will be on the PS5, PC, and so forth. I'm going to have it on PC and on the PS5. I'm going to be getting the PS5 with without the drive. And from what I've seen, what other people have done with it, taking it out of the case, I'm going to do mine. I'm taking mine completely out of the case. Console systems, I guess I never was a big fan of having them in the original cases. I always want to see if I can take them out of the cases and we can do something else with them. I do like the YouTubers who took them out of the case and put the water cooling system. Beautiful job. I'm planning to do mine the same way. Well, somebody who really likes to read. That's somebody who really, really, really likes to read. Man. Interesting that people have these massive luxury libraries. You have to think that when they put the library in, will they have enough time to read all the books? I mean, it's fantastic that you have your own library, but honestly, truthfully, was there enough time to read them all? I remember I saw this thing on the Twilight Zone about this man who could not stand to be in society. He just hated people, period. He couldn't stand them. Just could. I might watch the episode the night too. It was pretty good, but he just couldn't stand people. He hated society. It was noisy. It was crowded. Couldn't stand it. Just hated it all. Something he found, something that allowed to grant him a one wish that he could have, and he wished that all the people in the world would disappear. Now, all he wanted to do was just sit and read books. That's all he wanted to do. Just sit and read books. But apparently, this book was actually a blessing and a curse at the same time. You know, Twilight Zone works out. Something weird always happens at the end. So he got his blessing. He got a chance to read all the books he could ever read, and with no people around him at all. Everybody was gone. And as he started to open up his reading glasses, because he couldn't read without his glasses, virtually blind without his glasses, he dropped them. And he ended up stepping on his glasses and crushing them. So he had no glasses to read all the books that he wanted to read, and now he's trapped in a solitude of complete silence with nobody, and not even his books could even help him. That's what I like about the Twilight Zone. I like the old black and white versions. Those are my favorite. One of the other ones I liked was the Criminal. Oh, that's a good one too. I like those right there, the Criminal. So, Criminal was a guy who was running through the park, and he decided to snatch a woman's purse, and he took off running, and he got caught by a police officer. This is way back. You know, the old Twilight Zone movies. So anyway, he's sitting in jail, and this guy's got multiple crimes. There's a rap sheet a mile long, not just for snatching pocketbooks. I mean, one of them was actually wanted for murder. So basically, decided they're going to hang this guy. They're going to kill him. And on the day that they're getting ready to take him down to be hung, because he was a wanted criminal for quite some time, he just got pinched on a pocketbook. He was wanted for murder for a few things, and they were going to basically just execute him. He had this dream of, I think it was an angel coming to him and telling him that he couldn't die, that he wasn't going to die. But he wasn't going to die by hanging. He was going to die at the head of a lion. That's how he was supposed to die. But he wasn't going to die from hanging. So they take him down. He wakes up the next day. He's all confident, and he's brimming like, yeah, I'm not going to die. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. And the warden and all them are laughing like, what makes you think that you're going to survive this? So they put the noose around his neck, and when they went to bring it down, the noose didn't come down. The floor didn't drop out. It malfunctioned. So they tried it again. Next day, same dream came to him. Put the noose around his neck. They drop it. And this time the rope breaks. And he's down there laughing his head off. And the warden is so mad. But by then, he can't hang him the third time. He shouldn't hang him the second time. It's double jeopardy, and they got to let him loose. So he's out in the park, free man, walking around, gets a little hungry for money, snatches another pocketbook, starts running. Cops are running after him, and he trips. He falls down the stairs, and he strikes it, and he dies. Before he dies, he looks up, and he sees the statue of a lion. That's what I love about the Twilight Zone. Yeah, if you could walk down the library like that, it'd be hilarious. I'm gonna watch some old Twilight Zone today. I love Twilight Zone. I like the older versions, the black and white ones. Those are my favorite. And the Outer Limits are always my personal favorites to watch. Let's see. Winding hallway. This ought to be interesting. Gotta be really careful about asking for certain things on Google. Winding hallway can mean a number of scary things that'll pop up. We're not going down that road. Nope. Let's see. Trying to get something nice for that background. Trying to think of something really pretty cool for the background. I want to do flying books, but we can't do flying books because that's not going to work. It's just too much dark, weird stuff with that. I'm not going down that road. That's why I pulled out of that one. Nope, we're not doing that. Let's see. I guess it had to be libraries in the medieval. Let's try medieval library. Medieval library. You can get something like that, but I need a bigger background. Try medieval library wallpaper. Oh wow. Tell me, does that remind you of Resident Evil Village? That one, so when she comes through the door and she walks down, oh, that looks just like that. It looks just like it. So you wouldn't have the modern stuff here, but wait a minute. That is from Resident Evil Village. It looks just like it. It literally looks just like it when she comes through the door and she walks down the stairs. There's a couple of statues here and here. Really looks like that. Wow. That sounds to be truly beautiful. I gotta go to an art museum too. I miss going to an art museum. That is really beautiful. Man, I tell you, medieval libraries back then were just so gorgeous. Beautiful painted ceilings. That is absolutely beautiful. All right, let me go over here real quick. See if this will fit first. Maybe it'll fit. Maybe one of those. Let's go over here. I'm gonna put it here. So let me see if this will fit here. I'll tell you one thing. First time renting an apartment, it will definitely be my last. And don't get me wrong, it's quiet. And people are like church mice in here. Like, they're really freaking quiet. Just not used to people living over top me. So like I said, yeah, it's a blessing and all. It is. But for me, I'm used to being in a house all the time. So, you know. But don't get me wrong, it is a blessing. Everything God gives you is a blessing. But like I said, but I've had the opportunity to do it again. No, I'm not doing. I wouldn't do it again. I would. Besides, I told you my plans after I leave from here is to get some farmland. I literally would have had the farmland, but I signed the lease here first. I was gonna lease 4 acres for $1,000 a month, but this place came first. But like I said, still a blessing all the way around. But I want to. I like the feel of having all this land around me and it's mine, and there's no one around me. I like it. I like being out by myself. It's a different experience. I'm just not used to it. I've had all houses. I've never ever had an apartment a day in my life. Never lived in one. This will be the first one I've ever lived in. But it will be my last. I won't be getting another apartment. No, I've already did it already. The next thing I want to do is get some land. I want to be to go outside and see nothing but land. And I didn't know anything about land leasing. I knew you could buy land. Yeah, we could buy land for a lot of money, but I never knew that people leased out their land until I did some research, and there was this ad that popped up talking about leasing land, and I looked into it and found out, yeah, that you can get I got an agent, a real estate broker right now who found me a couple of places that I can lease a lot of land for like $1,000. Sometimes some of this stuff is really, it's not affordable. It's not affordable. It's not expensive as in buying it. So basically, I can go out there, and I like the tiny homes. I love the freaking tiny homes. Not them really small ones. People go too far. They got the extreme tiny. We're not doing that. I'm talking about one of the ones I saw was like a little tiny cottage. It was beautiful. It had a nice backyard and a pool. Perfect. Just one person at the end of the day. As you get older, you will realize that all that space, you don't need it. I don't have a family. I don't have any kids. Just me and a cat. That's it. So why in the world need that space to begin with? One of the hardest problems I started to face when I lived in that house was cleaning it. That house was a lot too clean. And that's when I started realizing that I don't want a big house. And it's something I do not want. I have some friends of mine way back then. They made a lot of money, and they had a really big house. And after a while, they got rid of the house and got something smaller. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get myself a tiny home. Let me see for a minute. Oh yeah, okay, we gotta get through this process first. This is mine right here. I want to look at something real quick. Perfect. It fit too. Fantastic. I thought we were going to have to do the tile work, but it didn't. It fit perfectly. So this is going to be fantastic right here. Right there. Did I get the bookcases? Oh, I did get that for the background. What's our background here anyway? Oh, there is no background. Okay, it's just that. All right, so we can go here and we can change our background. Wait, before we do, I want to do some artwork with that first before we go down that road. Let's click this out. These I notice it's not my whole background, so that's good. Wait, do we have smoke behind this? I think we got an eerie smoke behind this. Let me preview this for a minute. Oh yeah, we do have an eerie smoke designer behind the back of this. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm not touching that. I got an eerie smoke going on behind the back of that. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I'm gonna save this though. So if I do a tiny home, I'm probably going to do 1,200 square feet. 1,200. Let's see, square feet. Tiny home. Oh, are you kidding me? Nice. Look at that one. They built one up in a tree. That is pretty hot. So you can download the design and you can build it. And I have friends of mine that are basically in that field. They build just about anything you want. pretty cool guys at the end of the day. Cool dudes, cool dudes. So they're gonna they told me just send them over the blueprints and they will start working on my little setup. What I want. Let me see what we have over here. Oh, that's beautiful. Check that out. I know we're gonna be off topic here for a minute, but that is freaking nice. I like that. That is beautiful. That is, let me see. This one they have on wheels, which I think is pretty nice. Probably gonna have mine on wheels, on a wheel system, a locking wheel system. But I want mine to open up so I can actually see the outdoors, see the nature and all that went on with it. That is pretty nice. I like that one. So yeah, I'm gonna do me a tiny home. Oh, this is the one I saw. This one was really hot. They had a nice spiral staircase with this one. This one was pretty nice. I probably have mine a little bit wider, just a little bit wider. I'm definitely getting one of these. Now, like I said, my place here is around 800, I think 800 or 900 square feet. And since it's going to be off the grid, I'm going to use the EcoFlow battery system with solar panels. And also too, I saw a few people up here doing water harvesting, which is fantastic. This is where you basically can collect water where it rains. Also too, I'm gonna get a couple of reserve tanks filled up, but you can collect water and you can also use it for filtration system for cleaning the water, something like that to make it drinkable. I can't wait to get mine done. I'm definitely putting a screen outside. Probably gonna put like maybe like a, I don't want anything too big. I don't want a giant screen. I want something like a normal size screen because the screens we build are gigantic. I don't want a 250. I want something like a well actually I was kind of happy. I had a 120 inch or 130 inch. I was very happy with that. I'll probably do a 140 inch screen outside of my setup. Oh, these are fantastic. I should do it with shipping containers. Shipping containers would be really nice. That way it'll have a nice steel structure. Here we go. This is hot right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I am talking about. I'm gonna save this right here. That's the house I'm talking about. Just like that. 4 acres of land. Get me a custom built house just like that. Now this is done with shipping containers. I can tell that. They cut and design this with shipping containers, but this is gorgeous. This is probably about 1,400 square feet. Usually some tiny houses are like the real tiny ones, extreme ones, something like 400, 600. We're not doing that. I don't want to do 400, 600, but I do want to do a good size upstairs and downstairs. How many square feet are in this? 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Ooh. There's no garage. I'll put my own garage. I'm not worried about that. Now, usually to put something together like this, it probably cost you like $60,000. That's pretty cheap. Consider that a house can cost you anywhere between a price range of maybe like if you want a really good one on that 4 acres of land. Yeah, you got a couple $1,000,000 on you. You can have it. This right here, easy, $60,000. That's it. Lease the land, easy, $1,000 a month. All my electricity, all my lights, all solar power, and water and all that. Water filtration system using water harvesting. I won't be paying any utilities at all. Period. Everything else runs off electricity. the cool thing about it is I have friends that are contractors, so I don't have to really, at the end of the day, they pretty much are pretty cool people today. They're gonna cost me a lot of money, period. And that's what kind of, I love the fact we moved here. Beautiful, like I said, blessing. But right after, that's the first thing I was thinking when I couldn't find an apartment. I said, I'm just going to lease land, contact my buddies, and get a house built. And we found this place here. So I'll be here for 1 year. My broker is going to be looking for land for me. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get one of these. Oh, look at the glass right here. So I would put that Gorilla Glass in because I'm kind of a, what do you call it when it comes to a security freak. So I'll have bulletproof, not bulletproof, but Gorilla Glass put in. But yeah, I cannot wait. And I definitely want to put the steel shutters in just in case of any rain, snow like that. But yeah, definitely. This is my dream home right here. That is perfect. I'm going to save that because I'm coming back to that. Let me get back over here real quick. We're working on over here. I need to go into my folder. Let's pull something up. I'm gonna be me. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Wait, are we going to change the background for that? Oh, no, we're not going to change the background for that. I forgot about that. We're not doing changing the background for that because we're going to go out. Oh, but you know what? I do want to change something else on there. Let me see. All right, I'll do it later. I haven't used this one yet. Or have I? Oh yeah, I have used this one. I used this one from one of the portals. We definitely use that one right there, so we don't need that right there together. All right, well, I'm gonna kill it here. Go watch something and do something, which I should be doing. But I got work to do tomorrow, so it has to be done. Just want the background, the nice art background. Let me see, where are you coming in at? Let me get you, where can I get this? Can I get this in too? No, it ain't going in there open with. Oh, no, we're not touching that. We are definitely not touching that. Nope, leave that one alone. All right, well. Oh, that would be really cool. Let me see something for a minute. Medieval room with burning fireplace. I said medieval room. Oh. Fairyland. That's actually a theme park, I lie to you not. Oh. Fairyland Village. Again, that's actually a theme park. Not too much. Doing way too much. Doing way too much. Oh, 3D. All right, I'm gonna call it quits right here. For a minute, let me see for a minute. Butterfly Valley. Huh. Who knew? Let's see. Fairyland Butterfly Valley. No. Fairyland Butterfly Valley. Nope. All right, I'll have to track down some stuff later. All right, I'm going to give them some rest. Oh, man. All right. Hope you enjoyed. I gotta go. Let me see what we got on here so far. Is the page we're activating? Nope, there's the page we're activating. So this came out pretty nice right here for this, and this, and this. I still want to change this out to something else. Nope, we don't need help. We're good. Wrong choice. I'll take that. That's much better. Let me save this. Let me publish this. So we're done here. That's all finished. All right, let me go back over to here. Oh yes, that came out perfect. Oh, there we go. All right, get my charging pack unit from here. So we're done over here. Still got a lot more work to do over in here. Like I said, we got to put wallpaper screens in. So I already ordered my wallpaper surface. I got my projector going in here and one going in there, over here, in here, for my wallpaper screens here and here. And I have over here the wallpaper surface here. Soundbar is always set up so we can move our chair back this way. We can game on here. And for this section right here, I already ordered my bag stand, which will come in because I need to go back to training. My bag stand's coming in so I can hang it up because we're not hanging up on the ceiling. I'm not ripping out the ceiling for that. Are we done in here? In fact. That's good. I gotta LED light this whole section up. So get all this done with LED lights. Oh, man. I said they got security. Look at this. Sometimes I don't know. That's why I gotta be careful when I open these things up because he's usually hiding underneath this. Weirdo. You're a weird taco. You're so weird. You're so weird. We got baby in here. Just in case. That's security. Just in case. I bought 4 of my black cases. I told you I'm licensed to carry. I don't show them off on camera. We never, just unprofessional. We don't do that. But I tell you what I did pick up. I picked up the MK12 with the with a suppressor. Also too, I got the heavy what do you call it? Capacity magazines. So that's what I picked up for myself. Extended banana clip, and I got impact rounds. My clips hold about 600, so I've got 100 rounds per clip, and one of my vests can hold about 16 clips. Yep, they hunt up here, so I'm going hunting. I got a hunting license. I'm going hunting, and I'm carrying the MK12. I love that weapon. Oh, yeah, I forgot electrocution. I hate this. I remember when we get electrocuted. Someone here watching. I love this show so much. Beer meets food. This guy is freaking awesome. All right, people, I gotta go. I'm gonna sit down and relax, and I'm good. God bless.